My fellow channel appreciators, this is a video detailing my latest project. Decent work, at least for my standards, so to speak. And I'll run over the processes, but this isn't exactly a tutorial. But I cut out this building here, and that's what's this model centered around. It's not really an expensive one. It just combines balsa wood and a few other sticks which I had laying around. I'm not really sure what you call them. Here you can see me filling these windows, so to speak, these walls with clay. In the middle I create windows, and I create a frame in general. At the top you can see me creating this little bit of roof, and you'll see why it's built this way in a second here. And it's used mainly to support the roof, which will be essentially out of straw, or what will be simulated as straw, but that will be a bit later. Right here what I do is I stain the actual wood. I use actually not a very dark stain. You can use a very dark stain, but what I do is I just wash the wood, and you can see that's the product after I do a lot of editing on the wood using washes and such. And this part, it's essentially, this is going to be the main diorama. The building will go on here. What I'm doing is I'm modeling where it will go, and a bit of the landscape as well. You can see that little hole that will come in handy later. Going to add a little feature there. The main base, so to speak, layer will be out of clay, and here I am applying dirt on the actual clay itself. And for this I use Tamiya product Diorama soil effects, I believe. Solid, but there are also plenty of other ways you can do this. Honestly, you could just use normal dirt, but this is the method I prefer. And the coloring I get through that is through tints and such, and mainly just washes. But yet another centerpiece of this model will be a tank, and this is the ISU-152 tank destroyer, Soviet tank destroyer from World War II, essentially, from that time period. It takes quite a while to build. This is 1/72 scale. This is it after all the assembly, the painting, essentially all the editing. And now I lay the straw roof on the foundation of the roof, which we have already created out of wood. I use basket liner for this, which there are many different things you can use for this. This comes in handy because you really don't need to paint it. It kind of already looks like the color of straw, but it's really up to you and what you have. I just had it lying around, so that's why I used it. Here you can see me pouring epoxy resin. I tint it with brown and some blue paint. It doesn't look amazing here, but I think it looks better on the final product, which you'll see very soon. And now adding the grass, which will be essentially the last step. I cover where I want the grass quite unevenly and randomly with some PVA glue. Careful not to add too much. As you can see here, very randomly with a very old brush, and just use an applicator to put it on. And then additionally I add some foliage and other silly things which will make the grass look a bit more real, so to speak. Little bushes and weeds, you know, whatnot. And here's the final result. I'm quite happy with it. If you like this video, I suppose, leave feedback. This took me a while, I suppose, but it's up to you. Thank you for watching.